Let's move.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the next topic? Sonic Free Riders.
Sure. I mean, okay, there was more I wanted to mention, but I guess if I talked all about Sonic 4, we'd be here for hours because I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So Sonic Free Riders. This is the game. I want to just ask quickly, what's all your thoughts on this one? Because people have mixed thoughts. Me, I'm not looking too forward to having to use Kinect. Honestly.
Well, I like the idea they're using it for like the connecting stuff for the Xbox because that could kind of work. But hey, I thought they should just have left Sonic Riders at zero gravity because no offense, but it was terrible. Both of them weren't amazing.
Well, the PlayStation 2 version of Sonic Riders 2 was an improvement on Sonic Riders 1.
It was, yes.
Yeah, then I must have lucked out because I got the PS2 version of both of them because I didn't want to have to do motion control again because I picked not to have to do anything motion control related.
Yeah.
And I loved both Sonic Riders games. I don't care. I mean, I'm probably in a more of a minority here, but to me they were some of the better Sonic racing games. Although Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing was definitely it's probably the best one so far. Yeah, but apart from that, since that's also like a Sega Superstars game, in the actual Sonic franchise, the Sonic Riders games are to me the best of the racing games. Axxidous, you've been kind of quiet. What's your thoughts on Sonic Free Riders?
I think we've done something quite wrong here.
Wait, what?
The recording thing's gone weird. Just for Freddy's, I mean.
Well, hey Axxidous, you're still recording us, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear our unrehearsed bullshitting, audience, but yeah.
Yeah. So Free Riders, it looks alright. It's not gonna be the best one, I don't think. It's gonna, because I can't really see them doing a story for it. I imagine it would just be like a multiplayer thing.
No, I'm just trying to picture, even though again I can't picture a story either. I'm trying to picture what the Babylon Rogues will be this time. I mean, they've been genies and aliens. What's next? We're gods now. Now they're gods. They're gods now.
They're related to Silver.
Yeah, we're from the future. No, we're ghosts of Christmas past from the future.
Okay, just don't question it. And then the voices have changed as well for them. So you could have less whiny stuff, and you could have quite good voices, even though Bella Hudson was alright as Wave. But
and Jet. Well, I think Jet improved. I mean, I think Jason improved his Jet in Sonic Riders Zero Gravity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the guy, I didn't like Storm's voice. I thought Storm was just too stupid.
Dan Green, believe it or not.
No, we believe it. We believe it.
No.
Well, yeah, I get, but I don't know. I mean, well, their characters are generally designed to be eccentric and funny, so yeah. But
well,
here's what I'm also thinking. They did mention. I don't know if the Sega. What I guess there will be some kind of story or something for Sonic Free Riders because they talked about voice it. Because if it wasn't, then because they mentioned in the article where they announced the new voices, they said that you would hear them in hear the new voices in Sonic Free Riders. But if there wasn't, we wouldn't because they would just use this because they have a history for using the same using voice clips to do for just gameplay. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they use Dean Bristow. I don't know if I pronounced his last name right yet for Dr. Eggman in the gameplay. While in the story, it's Mike Pollock because we're all about consistency.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
isn't that the reason why they changed? Isn't the reason why they changed to the 4 actors in the first place was to be consistent?
Well, yeah, and then, well, Free Riders to me, it could just be my opinion, but I think it's just a tiny bit pointless because you've got Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. Why make another Riders when the majority of the Sonic audience hates them?
Maybe they just wanted to see who would voice the characters now.
Well, yeah, it could just be like a voicing. It could just be a voicing.
But then again, they won't make a whole game just for that. I think they just wanted to test what Kinect could do.
Yeah, they wanted to make a Kinect product, and but here's what I'm thinking at the same time. even though you said the majority of the Sonic fans hates them, that can't be completely true because I have my copy of Sonic Riders says platinum hits on it.
Is it?
So yeah, it does. So it must have had some popularity to its selling.
Wait, so
Well,
did
yeah,
Sonic
because-
06 though?
Well, actually, no, not platinum hits. It was PS2 greatest hits.
Okay.
Mm.
It's Sonic 06, yeah, Sonic 06 did, but Sonic 06 was freaking hyped as all crap.
Well, I've ranted so much about Sonic 06, I'm not going to go into it. But
Yeah, let's not. We could talk. People could talk way too much about that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should
Can we talk about some of the levels? Have we actually seen any levels?
We've seen one.
Yeah, with the story and stuff.
It's got like a little water segment in it, which is bringing up a lot of interesting. Sonic can swim. It's just bringing up the whole Sonic can swim controversy now.
Definitely looks
when Axxidous told me it was my reaction was kind of what he can swim now, but if it's like just for that game, okay, I'm fine with it. But if it's for the entire franchise, there's no point because he can't because he hates water.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's kind. I'm not saying make him like he was in Sonic X, where
It's odd.
he can't even run. Where he can't even run.
He hates water so much that he actually went inside of it in Sonic 3.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't like water, but he can at least stand. At least he's got enough balls to make his way through it. I mean, but in Sonic X, he really hated water because Dr. Eggman's like, you will never make it. Water's your weakness. You'll never make it past this lake. And Sir Sonic did by running around the lake, which Dr. Eggman should have been smart enough
Even though he could
to
run
foresee.
across it, like in
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. He could have just ran across the damn water. Why didn't he do that? That would have been cooler.
Mm.
I guess just to make Eggman look stupid for realizing that there was a side around it.
Yeah, which was hilarious. I mean, what a dumbass.
Have
Anyway,
we have we seen any music for the pre-riders?
Well, the main menu is like the one in Sonic Riders 1, and the gameplay I've only heard a small amount of the music in the stage, but I haven't heard an extended amount of it.
Mm.
And,
Well, it's not the greatest thing. Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll move on to the net.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
There's something I keep wanting to get to.
You know how they boost whatever, like by like doing that thing with their leg, like if you're on a skateboard or something?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they fall off their boards? That's my first question. And the second one is, how would they do the hover shoes thing?
With Shadow?
Yeah.
I wonder, and at the same time, I wonder if they're gonna if people are gonna if they even have other gears. I mean, I wonder if we'll actually see Dr. Eggman on a board this time, because that would look hilarious.
If he's on a bike, just sit on a chair.
They'll just find some cheap way to make it his Eggmobile, and it'll be like he'll extend out a robotic leg to do his boost.
Yeah, and Anyway, I think
there's something I want to. I know you want to move on, but there's something I keep trying to get out. Just some thoughts on the gameplay mechanics. I wanted to, just so we can be practical, because we kind of talked about stuff. Well, I think that's kind of important. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm noticing that there actually are some good Kinect mechanics in here that I think work. Like the boosting. I mean, sure, it doesn't make any sense, but it looks like I would actually enjoy boosting, and just the boost in general, it looks pretty fast. I mean, I think throwing items. I think they're actually one-upping Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing right there because they have more items to throw, kind of like that. But
Yay!
yeah, which it doesn't sound like a bad idea. But what I want to note though is what my complaint lies in is the jumping and tricking. That's, I mean, I feel bad for any basketball player who wants to play this game.
Yeah.
It's like he'll need to. It'd be like I'm imagining how many holes through the ceiling we're gonna see in that guy's house.
Yeah, and how many bruised heads.
Yeah. It's like great job, Sega. You've harmed basketball players.
This is kind of bad now that I think about it. What about people who are in wheelchairs?
Yeah.
They need to make. They should make it optional. There we go. Connect or controller.
Yeah, I mean, the day and age of motion controlling is such a stereotypical. It's so stereotypical. It's so offensive. I mean, people who are handicapped can't even enjoy this new motion control day and age of gaming, which they're not missing out on much, but still, it's like they're being excluded out.
Well, is that all everyone's got to say about free riders then?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Well, even though I know you're about to move on to the next topic, I just want to know something for the video that I'll just edit out. I'll edit out. I want to, since I realized we forgot something.
What?
We were talking about Sonic Colors. We didn't even mention the DS version. Do you want to go back to that at the end?
Yeah, we'll go back to that in the end because I've got a feeling this will go into a part 3 as well.
Yeah, this will probably do that.
Oh well.
Because since Freddy's recorder thing's now gone weird, you may just have to split it, Jack, at a point.
I can do that. I mean, I'm good at editing stuff.
Okay. Anyway, let's move to the next topic. Whiny Sonic fans.
Okay, this is my story because I have like this. I have a story I want to tell you guys. This is hilarious.
I do too.
Okay. You have a whiny Sonic fan story?
Sure.
Oh well. Anyway, so here's the story. When back they released, you know how Sega has like 3 YouTube channels they upload videos on. Well, it's the Sega Europe channel uploaded that Sonic Colors E3 footage, but they upload like an instrumental version of it, right?
Let's move to the next topic. Whiny Sonic fans.
Okay, this is my story because I have like this. I have a story I want to tell you guys. This is hilarious.
I do too.
Okay. You have a whiny Sonic fan story?
Sure.
Oh well. Anyway, so here's the story. When back they released, you know how Sega has like 3 YouTube channels they upload videos on. Well, it's the Sega Europe channel uploaded that Sonic Colors E3 footage, but they upload like an instrumental version of it, right? And there was a comment on the video, some guy bitching. He's like, and there was no gameplay footage in this trailer either. I should also note, but he's like, what? No spin dashing? Come on, Sega. Really? That's what made the classic games fun. The spin dashing. And then Sega actually responds to it by saying, was Sonic 1 not fun then?
Hey, what was his name?
Hang on. This guy is an utter moron because, yeah, even though you don't see the spin dash much anymore, which is kind of a shame, but you've got the boost and the homing attack now, so Sega have almost kind of replaced it.
Oh shit, we did.
forgot about talking about the homing attack in Sonic 4, didn't
Quick,
we?
well, let's make backstep.
Okay.
There's not much.
Yeah, audience, we'll have to go back to this audience. So sorry if you're slightly confused now, but yeah, but some Sonic fans are so stupid. Like there are some who just want every game to be 2D, like Mega Man or something. No, this is a now 3D age. You don't want stuff to go 2D. Even though if you do 2D with really, really good graphics, I'm absolutely fine with that. But
wait a minute, did you also know that the classic games they actually revealed for Sonic was actually meant to look as 3D as possible for their technology?
Yeah, they were. They were always meant to look as good as possible. It's visual advantage. Wait, wasn't it attack? I thought this was a homing attack though.
It is. We're getting to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it at the end. Yeah, but and then there are others who are like, get rid of all. If they did a 2D game, get rid of all voice acting, make it just like text on the screen. Why? And then like they argue back saying that you can imagine Sonic's voice, yeah, as Jason Griffith or as Roger Craig Smith now, or Ryan Drummond ages ago.
Yeah, I mean,
or is Mickey?
I mean, it's not like I picture.
Oh, I'm Sonic Hedgehog.
Oh God! Now I'm gonna have to beat myself over repeatedly just to get that out of my head.
Okay, go for
Yay.
it. No, later. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, because we don't want the sound of blood splattering everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just use one. Yeah, well, when you see one of my clones in my videos now, you know what happened.
If you just see a clone of him just standing there drooling, you kind of knew what happened. And yeah,
the other died.
Yeah. So the homing attack.
Well, I don't know anything about this. I didn't know anything about this homing attack thing. So
in Sonic 4?
yeah.
Well,
You can do the homing attack.
Yeah.